So, I'm always been an advocate of people using their platforms to promote the very good. When Nicki Minaj posted some things about the terrorism situation in Nigeria, the insecurity situation in Nigeria, I was so excited. Even though I was excited, but then again, I was also feeling bad. That does it have to take Nicki Minaj for our celebrities to even do anything about it or post about it or say something about it or use a platform about it? Because these same people, I mean, Nicki Minaj really doesn't need the Nigerian streamers or Nigerian people to stream her song in order to blow. She's already an international superstar. But the likes of our artists here, the Davidos, Tiwa Savage, some Arasta, some of the, I mean, you have your base in Nigeria. You are a Nigerian, and a lot is happening in Nigeria that you need to speak up on. Everybody is feeling the brunt. Everybody is feeling the pain of this so-called heavy adoption happening, and kidnappings happening in our country. And there's little or no, talk. I mean, amongst the entertainment, baths that we have. So it's pain. I was excited about Nicki Minaj's involvement, but then again, I was also pained that our own international stars are not even talking about it. So I also saw that Faith had spoken something about it, and it was quite profound with the way that he coined it. He spoke about terrorism. He spoke about the sponsorship, the need to cut off those who sponsors these things because it's nearly impossible for you to have these kinds of things fester without it being sponsored. Let me read what he wrote on his Twitter page earlier. He says, terrorism is more than a security challenge. It is a deep wound tearing through our communities and the unity that defines our nation. Nigeria is hurting, and we must confront the truth. Who is funding these bandits, and how do we cut off the forces that sustain their violence? I mean, end terrorists killing in Nigeria. Okay. This is broad, and it actually speaks to how we can unify to end the killings in Nigeria. And because of the kind of person he is with his humanitarian side, it's not all doctors that have the humanitarian thing going on. And it's not all persons that have the side of them that speaks to the issues that we're facing today. It's not all people that also use their platforms to promote some of these things. After all, he's a doctor. He has a lot on his table. He might as well just not even reply or say anything about what's going on. He might as well just be quiet and just focus on what he's doing, doctoring, creative directoring, or better still, just being who he is for those who call him his king or their kings. I mean, the faithfuls. But no, he had to go a step further in making sure that he speaks to some of these issues because I mean his colleagues or his fans are cut across the country. They're not only in the southern part of the country, they're also in the northern part of the country, and we have seen that this terrorism thing, affects more people in the north than there are in the south. We've seen Benue, we've seen Niger, Katsina, Kwara, I mean, just name it. But I know that these guys who live in these places also watch BBNaija, and he has this huge fan base on from that basis. So he needed to touch on these things, so as to push the government to do something about it. On the contrary, we have seen Imisi also react to the terror in Nigeria, and gosh, oh damn it, a lot of persons were not really satisfied with what she put out. She highlighted the video from Sahara Reporters, the video where the Kwara State incident was streamed online, and she highlighted it and said this is more than heartbreaking. And that was all she says regarding this terrorism thing. And even though I know it is within your prerogative as a person to react to the attacks or not to react to the attacks. It's all you say. It's your choice. If you like, you should go ahead and react. If you like, don't. It's up. But if you must react, react with some sort of decorum. All right. A few persons were really angry about how she put out that contact or that reaction because it felt like it was a one-off. She just said it and moved on, to something else. Sometimes, I don't want to fall into that trap of putting so much pressure on them because of their new status. But then again, you should understand that certain things are very sensitive. If you don't want to react to some certain things, don't. So you don't fall into the trap also of being called someone who really doesn't care. I mean, if you as a Nigerian who is worried about what's going on in the country with the attack so far, the killing so far, and all whatnot, if you go to that particular timeline and see where she highlighted the Quara incident and just says, this is heartbreaking, this is more than heartbreaking, and nothing more, you would think that she doesn't really care. It's just something that popped up on the timeline and you felt the need to just talk about it. There is no feeling of anger that the government isn't doing so much regarding this. There's no feeling of palpable urgency with what you have stated. And for crying out loud, you are supposed to be the torchbearer of the season 10, team. If you are the winner of that, your platform should be used to not just unite people, not just promote things, but also to, advocate for things that really, really touch on the heart and in the minds of the people whose country that you share the atmosphere with. I mean, this is not even decent. This is just my opinion. No. And please come for me with all of your counter opinion. I'll be ready for you, okay? In fact, in that video where she highlighted, you all know, you also saw that video. You all know that video had a very old woman who was also trying to run for her life. And she was moving so slowly, she couldn't move, And someone highlighted that video, that was, even though I felt that was really taking it too far, but the person said that, look, what is the difference between, what is going on this particular video and what you have done to your mother? Every time we sing and shout about how disheartening life is, how crazy life can be, but then we are at the forefront of doing the same thing to somebody around us. Yes, somebody will be in church shouting, preaching. Do make sure you honor your friends, or honor your neighbor, love your neighbor as yourself. But you are not able to give your neighbor water. Water is running in your house. Water is not running in the house. They want to come and fetch water. No, it's not that you are even paying for the water. It's water that is from the soil that you dug. But somebody's coming to fetch water from your house. You now not accept because, they shouldn't come to your house. You are the man of God. You should go and look for water. But tomorrow you go and preach in the church that people should love their neighbors as themselves. This is the person said that is the same thing that is playing out. That you lied against your mother. You lied to the general public about about the fact that she chased you out of the house. And then the woman came out and said you should prove that she chased you out of the house, and you went dumb. You went completely numb. And then the woman is saying that ever since that you left the Big Brother house with 150 million naira worth of prizes, including money, you haven't even, come, like, even show that she's the mother of a multi-millionaire. You are not even come and even say, okay, how are you people even feeling? How are you feeling? And you've been out for 1 month plus. And then you expect these blessings to keep flowing. There is no honor. There is no honor so much that can be given to a woman who gave birth to you, who brought you into this world. None. So how are you really heartbroken about a woman who is running for her life owing to the attack by a terrorist, and a woman who you call your mother, who you have abandoned in the village, who you really don't want to pick her call, you don't want to see her, you chased her out of the out of the hotel that they kept her in when she came for your gifting, and then you don't want to pick her calls, you don't care about her, and then you started begging her that she may have lied, that because you lied against her on national TV, that she chased you out of the house, and then you kept quiet. You couldn't even come out to say, please stop dragging my mom. For those of you who are Imisi stars, stop dragging my mom. Don't say this and this to my mom. And yet you are quiet up until this moment. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You can say it's heartbreaking into the public and show that you have remorse, but within your own territory, within your own house, you cannot muster some courage. And even though you don't like your mom, you cannot say, oh, madam, I can't have a relationship with you as mother to daughter, but here is what I can do for you, and document it, open business for her, and take her out of that dungeon. And you have now exposed that woman. That woman can be kidnapped. One woman can be killed. And you will know how people have been threatening your mother, doing this, calling. If people in Butemeta have been threatening her that if she continues to, she was going to be killed, and you have not said a word to them. And it's your mother. Make it make sense. I don't know. Like I realize I'm mad sometimes, but I don't get it. So guys, I don't know what you guys think. Oh, tell me what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Please, I beg you, come with your rants. I live for it. Like, if I engage, I go engage you. So you can't. Nobody can. When it comes to talk, you know that I can talk. I talk for a living. I worked in the media for more than 18 years. So if not to talk and to type, I will do. I don't even mind putting you up on conversations, on live video conversations. Let's talk about it. And go live on YouTube, and you go live on your own platform too. I will engage you. Oh, not today. I know I'm not the type of blogger who will fold, or oh, they said this one and I'll now fold, or they said and I'll now fold, and then I'll be king of troll. Oh. All these videos you've seen me do, I know they troll anybody, but if I start, so if you want to do trolling, I'm up. If you want to do soft, let's go with the way we people are saying. I'm for it. If you want to go ziggy zaga, I'm going to do ziggy. If you want to even go do physical, they. I know they run. No. So don't think you will come and say anything on my platform and then I'll be jittery. I'll be scared. And for those of you who are saying, thank God there was a time. Thank God. Most of you who are acknowledging that, I supported the minister. I mean, Missy, what happened? What now changed? What not changed? I thought they told you that change is constant. And by the way, like you can see, if tomorrow something happens, faith derails. Now me go still talk about faith. They dear. Like I told you, this platform is not a platform for one person, or maybe to promote one person or to demote another person. Or thank God you guys can still attest. I once supported the minister until the show ended, and even when the show ended. But there are certain things that I saw. You should even be commending me for even discerning. Go and check all the things I have said. Are they true or false, or half truth or half lies? Go and check. So let's know what you think.